Hi, I'm your guest. I'm James Carley.
A lot of women nowadays,
Yeah.
I feel like they take advantage of the fact that they're pretty.
Now, don't get me wrong. She is lang. She's lang. Like the fashion sense everyone follows, it's like not good.
Swear you would want to have right now. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Rabin. Yeah, don't just sit there moping around the situation because what's done is done. First thing I asked her was like, "Oh, are you first year yet?"
Are the pros and cons to like being in a relationship and being single? The chances of me finding another job are like,
Next to nothing.
They're literally next to nothing.
Yo guys, welcome back to the Chismis Podcast. I'm your co-host Josh Aquino.
I'm your other co-host Adrien.
And yeah, today's going to be another guest episode where we change up the format a little bit. This time, instead of sharing a mic, me and Adrien are just going to host them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a one in, one out. Either me and Aquino will interview our guests.
Yeah, we'll kind of just be hosts for them because we don't have a third mic.
Yeah, again, we're broke.
So instead
I think we should mention we're working.
yeah,
We're gonna work.
got a job now. We're not
Yeah,
unemployed.
we're not unemployed anymore.
So we're going to get a third mic.
Yeah,
and hopefully it'll be
no,
better.
we need it because, potential guests in the future, just like I said, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's welcome our first guest, James Kalingasan. Round of applause. What are you saying? Mr. Kalingasan, welcome to your first appearance of... You're saying the wrong fucking...
I thought all three of us were on.
No, it's gonna be an in and out.
Oh.
You know, watching earlier, we said it's gonna be an in and out thing, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. All right, do you want to introduce a little bit about yourself, like your name, where you're from?
Hi guys, I'm your guest, James Carley.
Crazy.
Wait there, I need to get comfortable.
Oh, get comfortable. If you want, you can put the mic a bit closer to your mouth, but it'll still pick it up. It's alright. All right, you want to go again?
Hello.
Yeah. They can hear you, yeah.
Hi, I'm your guest. I'm James Carley.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit more about yourself?
I go uni with Aid.
Yeah, we both go to the same uni,
Yeah.
and we both do the same degree.
Yeah.
We both do civil engineering. How you finding that? You just finished.
Can't lie, it's a bit shit.
Why? Why do you think it's crap?
I don't know, just
Just not you, is it?
nah, not a bit me.
You don't. Do you want to do civil engineering in the future? No.
Nah, not really.
Is it?
I mean, obviously.
All right. What if? Oh no, go on. Continue.
Nah,
What was
'cause
you gonna say?
I was obviously after this year I didn't do my placement, so I'm considering a masters. So obviously if I do a masters, I'm gonna have to go into civil engineering. But I don't even know if I want to do it.
Like, if you could choose, which career path, you wanted to do, what would it be? Do you have
Well,
anything
apart
in mind?
from civil.
Well, no, like just in general, like if you could just choose to do anything you want, like what would it be?
Well, probably accounting.
Is it? Why is
Yeah.
that?
Well, obviously, because I just think I'm good at maths. I don't really have a job that I'm gonna enjoy in it.
You think that?
Yeah.
Like,
So I just did.
do you think there's a
something I'm good at.
creative job out there for you, like maybe like YouTube or something? Do you think? Could you see
Nah.
yourself as like a vlogger?
Nah, I
Nah.
actually don't.
Is it?
I mean,
Alright.
if I can make a living from like gaming,
Is it?
then
Why don't you
yeah.
do that then? Twitch?
nah, streaming's not me.
Is it? Now you have to be nowadays. I feel like you have to be a girl and lang.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah, you see a lot of women nowadays. Like
Yeah,
I feel like they take advantage of the fact that they're pretty, and
Yeah,
you have all
definitely.
these
definitely.
honey boys like donating lots of money.
Yeah,
But yeah, we got James on the podcast to discuss, a few questions sent in by some of you guys. Again, thank you for sending in your responses through our Instagram story. Make sure, like, if you do have any more advice that you'd like us to talk about, send it through our Instagram story. Chismis Podcast. James, we got this first DM from this person. She says, my boyfriend is giving me silent treatment. He won't talk to me, call, or even text me. Help. Help. Sounds like it's just something like you've been held captive. But yeah, what do you think about silent treatment? Like, is this something that goes on in your relationship? Like, is this something that you could personally relate to with your girlfriend?
Nah, not really. Well, I just think that's a bit childish, isn't it?
Is it? Why do you think that though?
Well, just if you got a problem, just speak out, innit? Tell each other your problem, or if you like silent with each other, obviously you're not gonna know what's wrong.
Yeah, I hear that. Like, again,
Like it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah. Again, like as you mentioned, it's quite childish. Like,
Yeah.
I'm assuming like they're the same age as us. These people, like we're 20 now. Like, you're at an age where you should be basically mature. Like, you're at university, you have to take care of yourself nowadays. And if you're still giving your partner the silent treatment, I think, again, as you mentioned, it's quite childish. Like, this is something you do in secondary school, you know.
Isn't it?
Yeah. But what advice would you give to this person though? Like,
Well, like I said, just like speak to him. Or is it a girl? Yeah.
yeah, it's a girl.
I think you just speak to him, ask him about it. Yeah. There's nothing really you can do.
Yeah. So to this person who's going through this problem, speak to your partner about this. Like,
I mean, if you're asking for help, then
yeah,
I think
help.
that's a problem.
This person messaging help sounds
Isn't it?
quite concerning. So
Just run.
just run.
That's your advice.
That's your advice. You do from James Carley. Just run. Remember, guys, we're not only a Chismis podcast, we're a therapy podcast. We're not therapists. Obviously, James, me and you, we go to the same university.
Yeah.
Like, we're lucky enough to have the same friendship group as well. But, you know, you being in a relationship with someone in our friendship group.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about that? Relationships in friendship groups. Do you think they normally work out? Because obviously, like, if things go left, like, you know, it kind of breaks up that friendship group. That are just bad vibes. Like,
Yeah. Well, obviously, we had the friendship. We were friends first.
yeah.
Like we had the friendship group first, and then we got close from there, and then we started going out. But obviously, like it's good that she's always there with our friendship group.
Yeah.
But like our friendship group is mainly boys, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's majority boys.
So like,
but-
say we just want to have like a boys' time or something like that. It's a bit rough with just her being the only girl there.
No, but the thing is, like, there has been times where it's literally all boys and your girl is
Yeah.
there, but like,
Like, it's calm.
It's calm. Like,
Like,
it doesn't really make a difference.
It doesn't, and she's calm as well. Like,
Yeah,
with all the
yeah.
boys. So it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, but what would you say to those like who maybe like someone in their friendship group and like just like you know, maybe pursue something with them? Would you say like they should go for it, or you know, maybe like just maybe go for someone else, because like obviously if they go for that person and then things don't work out, you know, it kind of,
Yeah.
like I said, it'll ruin the friendship group really. Like, what do you think?
Well, obviously it's a bit different with ours because she's also got her own friends as well.
Yeah.
So if me and her break up, which we won't.
Yeah, I shout out you.
But like if we break up, I don't think she's got her own friends to go to, but obviously she'll she'll spend a lot less time with us.
Yeah. But how was that like though? Like, obviously I remember like first year, you know, you were just friends, and then like
Yeah.
towards the end of first year, like that's when you started to become a thing. Like, what would you say was the hardest thing like you had to do to basically, you know, make her
Well,
your girlfriend?
Yeah. Well, I didn't going into uni. I wasn't even looking for a relationship.
Yeah. I remember in one of my episodes said love is unexpected, guys. Don't go looking for it.
Yeah, it just so happened.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, I tried to like put it off, just for the sake of like, if it didn't work out, then we wouldn't really be friends anymore. But and I didn't want to ruin that, because I wanted to just stay close with her. So for ages, I tried to put it off, but I just couldn't.
Yeah.
So like I had to like go in for it.
Yeah, I remember it was around your birthday.
Yeah.
You were missing for quite a while.
Yeah.
And we were all wondering where you went.
Yeah. Well, it worked out.
But no, I can't lie. The first year, Freshers Week, yeah, I suspected like, oh, I could see you two being a thing.
Really?
Yeah. It was me and
Nah.
another friend who thought, oh, these two will definitely be a couple. Like we even wrote it down as well. And I look at it now.
I wasn't really looking at her like that at the start. Like
Just-
we were just friends.
So you just develop feelings
Yeah.
through your friendship.
like you said in the last one of the first podcasts, like to do with like personality or looks. I think for me it's more personality, but obviously looks is a factor.
Is it? You think
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Because I feel like with most men nowadays, like I think I say most men. I think the majority of men, like they'd say it's looks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
First.
Yeah. But yeah, like before that was me. Like I'd say personality. No, I'd say like looks over personality. But no, don't get me wrong. Like she is lang. She's lang. Like she's pretty. But like what caught me was her personality.
Is it? Yeah. To be fair, I did clock like, especially first year. You were lucky enough to stay in the same accommodation
Oh
as
yeah,
her,
yeah.
and I, you spending a lot of time with her.
I know.
Like,
So it was a bit.
do you think that helped?
Yeah, quite a lot actually. Like we'd spend like most of our time together. With that, it wasn't just us two. It was like the other girl in the friendship group.
Yeah.
And like there were times where the other girl she was like going home quite a lot because she lives near Notts, which is our uni. But so it'd just be us two, and then we got a lot closer through that.
Yeah. So like, when did you realize like you liked this person? Like, what came into your head? Like, oh, I think I actually like her. I would want to pursue things. Like, when or what made you realize that? Sorry.
Well, I realized, because when we met, I think we just clicked. Like we were opening up to each other like quite early on, so we were talking like deep stuff.
What,
quite a
straight
bit.
away?
Yeah, straight away. And we just got really close, and we'd like I'd start like looking at her in a different way, if you get me.
Yeah.
Like not just friends. And like for a while, I tried to just hold myself back.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't really looking for a relationship. I was just like focusing on my studies and
Cap.
like I tried to focus on my
You
studies.
tried to focus on the studies. That's really weird. That. Alright, sorry, continue.
And then it just sort of happened. Like I don't think there was like a moment. Because obviously we spent so much time with each other.
Yeah.
So I can't really pick out a moment. But like it just happened.
Did she tell you in the end, like, oh, that she really like? Obviously, you're seeing now, but like before you were seeing, like, did she tell you that she liked you as well initially, or was it like she developed those feelings as well?
Oh, I don't know if I can say this.
Just say it and we'll cut it out.
Yeah, because basically, like at the start, she was talking to someone still.
Yeah.
That was until like December, first year December.
Yeah.
And I heard they cut it off. And obviously I'm gonna respect her, so I'm gonna keep holding it off until like.
Yeah, like she probably like healed
Until
emotionally and
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
And until I know I have a chance.
Yeah.
So I was just like still being a friend to her in it, and then we went clubbing one night, and something happened, and it got me a bit down.
Is it?
Yeah, and I let her know about it. This is when like she's out of that talking, like she stopped talking to that guy, but I let her know that it was something was bothering me, and
Yeah.
that like before she didn't know I liked her in it, but I let her know, and then for a while she was like, I'll let you know, like we'll talk about it later. She just kept brushing it off. So then I thought that was it, like she wouldn't accept me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was
like you got friend zoned. You thought that.
yeah. So I was like, oh, that's it then.
Yeah.
And like at that moment I was like, oh, I'm gonna try like distance myself from her. And then obviously we had that one talk, and then it
Yeah,
happened.
things like blossomed then.
Yeah,
I
it
guess you got
happened.
a lot closer. I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah.
But would you say he was pursuing anyone else, like, or was she the only person like at that time that you really liked? Like, were there any other other girls that James Kangasan was
Well,
around?
obviously things happen in it.
Oh, you idiot!
Like things that, like things out of your control.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hear that.
But obviously,
Nothing serious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not really gonna like pursue different girls. I'm a date to marry type of guy.
Is it? Yeah.
That's me.
My turn. All right, hello. I'm back with James.
Hello. Oh, I'm still nervous, G.
Swear.
I know.
That's crazy. Hello. All right. So my questions for you is, what's a fashion trend that you wish came back that's like died off recently?
I'd say like you know the like hype beast, like Supreme and stuff like that.
Like the 2016 era
Yeah.
with like Off-White and Yeezys.
Yeah.
Swear.
Yeah. Like I'm wearing Supreme. I'm not. But the thing is, you know, like I like wearing stuff like not many people wear.
Yeah.
Like say something gets really popular. Like say BPM.
Yeah.
Like I bought BPM hoodie, but now that it's got like proper like
Mainstream now, innit?
I don't like wearing it.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Like even like my BPM hoodies now, I don't even wear them anymore.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm kind of like I feel like a sheep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I miss 2016 as well. I remember like watching like Kai Soma and like Richie Lee.
I don't know who those are.
Swear.
Swear.
Who did you watch them like back in the day?
I didn't really watch like any like fashion YouTubers.
You didn't watch none of the hypebeast stuff.
No.
Swear. So what made you like know about all the hypebeast fashion? Or was it just like solely social media?
Yeah. Just
Swear.
social media, and like I saw like obviously I see other people wearing it,
Yeah.
and I like it looks nice, so like I just
You just bought
get
it.
yeah.
Do you remember your first hypebeast piece? That got you like gas.
No, I reckon this top, you know,
Swear.
like you can see like it's already like gone through a bit
Faded.
of, like fading.
Yeah. But I remember yeah, there was a Christmas party and you got the zebras and I swear like everyone was gassed. Like you showed like everyone the receipts and stuff.
But I actually don't remember.
Swear.
Swear.
I swear it was like 2018 and then it was you and what's brother?
Oh.
Yeah, it was like you and like you two were just like hyped over your Adidas receipt.
No, I actually don't remember.
Swear. But yeah, speaking of shoes and like
Now, what about
Yeezys.
you though?
Oh shit, yeah, good question.
Now, what about you though? What would you bring back?
For me, a trend that I wish came back was like, you know, the acid wash.
Yeah.
I wish that like the acid wash black and the acid wash grey. I wish that came back.
You wear some of that stuff now, don't you?
Yeah, I still wear it, but more time I just see people just wearing like plain pastel colors,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
a pastel green or just like some off-white color.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like everyone just looks the same low key nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I say that I'm like part of it. Innit?
Yeah, I say that I'm literally just wearing all black right now, all black. Yeah.
But it's like, it's good though.
What?
So I don't like. It's good the fashion. So I don't like. I don't know what like the fashion sense everyone follows. It's like you can't say it's not good.
Swear.
Like everyone's following it for a reason. if you get me.
Yeah. I don't know though. Like sometimes, yeah. Personally, I see some fashion pieces just looks dog. Like you know, like the parachute pants. I don't really fuck with parachute
You
pants.
don't?
Nah, G. It looks like your
Nah.
legs just look like a Roblox character. Like it's curved at the bottom and it comes up like that. I fuck with cargos more than parachutes, so.
No, I
But
don't
that's
know.
just me. Alright, okay.
Next question.
Yeah. Next question. What's like the top 3 shoes that you would want to have right now?
I forgot you were gonna ask that. I say one of them have to be like a comfortable shoe. So like right now I'm like Crocs or like Yeezy slides.
So your dream shoe is Crocs.
Yeah.
You want your dream shoes already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you have to have like a comfortable type of shoe.
Yeah. Okay. I would say Crocs is my dream shoe though, but alright, okay, number 2. What's coming in at number 2?
No, I can't. Now that you say that, I can't say it's my dream shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. Oh, yeah, I already got my dream shoe. Right there, the Travis Scott.
Yeah, let's bring it on camera.
Got my dream shoe right here. Already got it.
Is it?
That's number 2, I reckon.
So what's number 3? What's the shoe that you really want?
You know that the Jordan 4 Off-White collab?
Oh, fair. Well, the woman's one, the creamy one.
Yeah. Well, it's nice though.
Yeah, to be fair, I think that's the
rate
best
it.
shoe.
I don't really fuck with like high top shoes though.
So like ones.
Yeah, I don't like them.
How come?
Well, I'm like,
Stop fucking.
He's saying you don't fucking you go fucking high tops.
yeah, but I don't wear them anymore. I obviously I go for like the nice shoes, but I say like comfort over like fashion. I'm all about the comfort. As you know from my first dream shoe, my Crocs.
Yo, he's saying like crazy. For me, my dream shoes, I wanna have the Nike mags, you know, the grailed ones. You know, Back to the Future ones, the self-lacing ones.
Oh yeah.
And then
Swear,
yeah,
I don't like those.
yeah, because they're high tops.
Yeah, but they just look weird as well.
Really?
No, but yeah.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah. To be fair, they are like they're too futuristic,
Yeah,
innit? And then probably number 2, you know the Nike Yeezys,
Yeah.
the Red Octobers.
Yeah.
I find those
I
hard.
like those too.
Those are hard.
They are.
And then I don't know, man. I don't know what I would have at number 3. Maybe like I like 11s, you know, like Jordan 11s. You know what they look like?
Oh yeah, like the cool greys or.
Yeah. Those I fuck with those.
I rate those as well. They're nice.
All right, welcome back to the Chismis Podcast. We got another guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Rabin. Yeah, Josh and Kino's long-term friend since primary school. But why are you laughing?
Nah, nothing. But yeah, so someone sent in a DM again, and I'm just gonna discuss with Rabin. I'm pretty sure Adrien said, we're Chismis Podcast. We're also a therapy podcast, but we're not therapists. But yeah, basically, someone said, how do I get over my ex? We broke up last summer, and she seems to be enjoying her life from what I've seen on her socials, but I'm still not over it, and I've been feeling empty. Any advice?
So yeah, I reckon like you just gotta like cut off all contact with them, you know.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I
like,
agree.
The more like you hold on to something, the more it hurts, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because like, if you like, obviously, if you hold on, there's still a bit like little part of you that's like still want something to happen.
Yeah,
sort of thing,
'cause-
you know what I mean.
Because then your ex will just always be on your mind, innit?
Yeah.
So, from my past relationships, innit, like when we broke up, I would just like block them straight away,
Mm.
and like any pictures we had, gone, deleted. Because you don't want that looming over your head like she's still there. And even if you like still follow her, and then it's like,
yeah, you still see like the photos, like
yeah, you still
the
like this guy
Instagram
said,
stories as well.
yeah, he said, she seems to be enjoying her life from what I've seen on socials. Like it's just not good. There's no win-win situation.
'Cause, like especially like that as well. Like if she's enjoying herself, you just gotta compare like your situation to hers and be like,
Yeah.
oh, she's moved on so quick, and then you just gotta feel like shit, really, innit?
Yeah, because especially on social media, innit, like you're gonna be comparing your normal life to her highlights. So the difference from how happy she looks is gonna be way bigger.
Different to like how
She's actually doing.
Yeah.
Like without the camera there. But yeah, what else would you say would you do to like get over an ex, other than just blocking and deleting everything?
I reckon like just pick up a hobby,
Yeah.
whether that be like gaming or like hanging out with your friends, or like most people like go to the gym though, innit, to work on yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like as if like if you were to break up with someone, I feel as though you can use it as a motivator to get you in the gym, sort of thing, sort of work on yourself.
Especially with guys, it's a lot more popular to just like get into fitness, like start running, start lifting weights. But
you blow off a lot of steam, like stress as well, innit? So
yeah, like it's so good to just like lift up something heavy, just let go of all this
just
anger.
stop pumping,
Yeah,
pumping your muscles.
And then, but yeah, what other hobbies would you like give advice for? Because other than like for guys, other than gym, I don't really know what else.
I mean, no, I just say anything to take your mind off it, really, innit?
Yeah.
Anything to like to keep the time like taken by, whether like just read or something. Just like always try like improve yourself. I reckon.
I agree. With
Don't
that.
just like sit there like.
Yeah, don't just start playing like. Just play
Minecraft.
Val and stuff. Like, you know what? Don't waste your time. Like, you know what I mean? Like put time into something that you love, innit?
Yeah, don't like just sit there moping around the situation, because what's done is done.
Yeah,
Like once she's gone, she's gone.
Yeah, past is past, innit? Like it's already gone. And then, yeah, I also feel like for me, yeah, life is like a portfolio of what you have. So once you like invest into a hobby like gym or something, you increase your portfolio, G. You know what I mean?
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
No, because I used to go gym, innit?
Yeah.
But like, I just couldn't be asked to like keep going. Because
So,
like first year uni, the only time I got like an off-peak membership. So like the only times I can go was like 7 a.m. to 3. Because anything past that was like 15 quid.
Oh, okay.
And then the rest is like tenner. But I just couldn't be asked to like go that early.
Oh, fair. Why do you get an off-peak membership then?
Son, right. Listen, as a first year uni student, yeah, obviously you're gonna be shit with your money.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? It's a £10 difference, but
Yeah, but a £10 difference not to go.
I scrap my advice. Don't take my financial advice, anyone.
Yeah. Just buy the regular degular. Don't be getting no off-peak membership.
Go for it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So another question for you is, how would you rate your dating experience in uni overall?
I mean, there's been hard times though, innit? But that's like expected in every relationship. But obviously you got the factor with university, and then your friends, and then your girlfriend.
Yeah.
So it's all about like
just keeping a balance, innit?
Yeah, but so far, I don't know, we're keeping it quite strong, you know.
So
because like with my girlfriend, like she always encourages me to like go out with my friends, because I spend most of my time with her, innit? But if I don't know, if the boys are like out playing football, or like if I got my own like thing going on, she sort of like, she always encourages me to do my own thing, like prioritize me first more than anyone else.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So yeah, it's sort of like just keeping the balance, really.
So your current girl now, did you meet her in uni?
First year, yeah.
Yeah. How'd that go? Like, walk me through how it happened, didn't it?
All right, so basically I went to like, shout out to Oriental Society, yeah, because like they hooked me up with her. So I went to like the first NT Oriental Society event, innit? You know, the standard meet and greet, games night sort of thing. I was supposed to go with like one of my friends. He bailed out last second. So I was going on I literally went on my ones, and I was shitting it like that. Because I walk into a room full of agents, like all have their own friendship groups. So I just like sat down. I was there just, you know, trying to mingle and that. And then I didn't realize until she told me afterwards that I was in a group playing Splat. Like, And you know what splat is, or don't you?
It's the gun
it
on
like
the
plop, plop,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so at the event itself, I didn't really speak to her.
Okay.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
And then the whole group just went to T4 afterwards, and I just saw her there with her friend. I just went up to her and spoke to her,
Oh, okay.
just because I was like, I was so alone, but I was fucking lonely.
What was your game like? Did you have Riz? What were you like?
No, I was like, you know, the first thing I asked her was like, "Oh, you first year yet?" Yeah. And then, no, I didn't know what I was to say, but I'm a mum's. Yeah, I was just like, "Oh." She was there with her friend, and then I just went up to her like, "Oh, you first year yet?" And then she's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm first year." And then we just, yeah, rest is history, man.
Is it? How did you follow up after that? Did you like? Oh, how was your first date like? Oh, that's what I want to know.
You know, our first date, she didn't even know it was a date.
Oh,
That's how good my Riz was. Yeah, 'cause I text her, yeah, like, "Oh, can I take you out for drinks?" Like, my specific language was like, "Oh, can I take you out for drinks?" Like on this date.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to ask you out, what do you think it's a date? Just me and you? Surely.
I don't know. I think drinks is more like a friendly, casual thing.
You think?
Yeah, but like if you said, "Oh, can I take you out to dinner?" That's like, "Oh, we're on a date," or like, "Oh, do you want to watch a movie?" Oh, that's
Really?
a date. Yeah,
I thought taking a girl out for drinks was like a date.
fair. Oh, actually, nah. More I think about it, if it's just like a one-on-one thing,
Yeah, it was
then
like a one-on-one thing, yeah.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's probably a date. Yeah.
No, I asked her out, like, "Oh, can I take you out for drinks?" And then, yeah, that went well. And then
Is
she
it?
took me for kebab afterwards. So I was like, "Oh, yeah, she's the one." But
Swear.
she paid for my kebab afterwards.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Walked her home, and I took her Uber home. Rest is history.
So like after the Uber home, she still had like no clue that was a date. How did you tell her it was a date?
It was after we dated, you know. Like when I asked her, after I asked her out, yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, when was our first date?" It's like, "Oh, when I took you to Coco Tangs for drinks." And she didn't even know.
Swear. The ruse was so good, she was
She
clueless.
didn't even know. That's how good I am.
Fair. That's a good W. So, say for like any up and coming uni students, yeah, and they want to raise up a gal, what advice would you say?
Make sure they know. If you're asking out on a date, yeah, make sure they know it's a date.
Yeah, okay. and ask if they're first year.
Yeah, don't accidentally friend zone yourself, and make sure you ask if they're first year.
Yeah. Oh, actually, when you approach your girl, yeah, did you have the intention of having a relationship, or was it more just like, "Oh, I'm kind of lonely. I want a friend right now."
You could say it like that.
Sorry.
Nah, when I first spoke to her, yeah, I was on my own, innit?
Yeah.
So, like, literally, because the guy I was speaking to, not in like a gay way. Not in a gay way. No. Right, as a friend.
Yeah.
Like, he left me for his own friendship group, so I was just standing and look like
You're just mysterious, low
just
key.
a mysterious guy, innit?
Yeah.
So I was just trying to make friends. Like, I was so fucking desperate to make friends. Anyone who like tried to speak to me, I was like so shy. So like, "Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna try it by myself." And then, yeah,
Did you just pick her out specifically, or like were there any like failed attempts before?
nah, I don't know. I can't remember. Like, I think she was like, it wasn't like specific. I just thought like, why not? Like,
Oh, fair.
sort of thing. Because he went to go speak to his own friendship group, and then like, there wasn't like a specific reason, sort of thing. I just thought like, just gonna give it a shot, try to make friends, and then one thing.
And then
led to
here we
another.
are. Now you're in a relationship. Thanks, Rabin, for coming on.
Already.
Yeah, you'll now see the other host.
Oh, okay.
Right, you're joining with me now.
Am I?
Yeah. Okay, so my question for you is, what would you say is the biggest lesson that you've learned from an ex?
Probably like, I have other reasons as to why you're happy. I know that sounds wet, innit?
No.
Like-
I
like-
understand. I fully understand.
But
why
like,
you say
if
that.
you make your partner the only reason why you're happy, like, if that goes wrong, then
You
you're
literally
on
have
your
nothing.
own. You literally have nothing, and then you're just gonna feel like shit on your own, sort of thing.
Mm.
Like you got nothing else to turn to, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like other people are like different though, because like obviously everyone has other experiences. So I don't know. What do you think?
I'd say for me personally, I'd say prioritizing yourself. Sorry. I feel like if you don't do that, like it kind of follows like the thing that you said. Like they're basically your only source of happiness, and then once that's gone,
You've lost yourself as well.
Literally depressed. Like I think we both experienced it firsthand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think prioritizing yourself in a relationship, like, is the best thing you can do, like, after you've broken up with someone, because as we mentioned before, once that source of happiness is gone, like
it's everything's gone. Everything.
yeah. And that, like, for me, that was something that I've experienced. Like first year, like I was in a relationship, and then obviously things didn't work out, and then there was a period of time where, you know, you seen it yourself, like I just wasn't myself, as you'd say. But like it then made me realize, like, oh, you know, I need to prioritize myself. And then I think from then on, I just decided to be single, you know. Like, actually,
You decided to be single.
yeah. I'm just enjoying myself right now, to be honest.
Fair.
Like, but what would you say? Like, obviously, again, you mentioned you're in a relationship. Like, I'm single right now. So, what would you say are the pros and cons to like being in a relationship and being single?
The first thing that pops to my head, this is gonna sound super wet again, but like, you know, after you've had a long day in uni and then like you're trying to keep all the lectures and that,
Yeah.
you know how nice it is to go home to someone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. I know what
Just
you
to have
mean.
someone open the door to you and like welcome you home, make you food, like
Yeah.
it's just like it's just your comfort. I know it sounds super wet.
No, I know what you mean. Like with me, I was doing LDR, but still, like, knowing that you have someone there to
You got
always
someone to
talk
rely
to.
on.
Yeah, like as you said, rely on.
And then like they can support you, especially when you're down.
It's like it's nice to know that someone genuinely cares for you. What would you say is like another pro to being in a relationship?
I don't like for me, I feel like I get quite a bit of work done when I'm with her. Like,
You
obviously,
think?
Yeah, because what we do usually, like especially with deadline season, like sometimes our deadlines are like on the same dates. So like, if she were to have a deadline, and then if we're both working on a deadline, we'd both go out at the same time. And she'd go to the work like knitting workshop. I go to the library. We'd get a couple hours done, have lunch together, and then we go back and go home together. And sort of like, it motivates you, sort of like,
You push each other.
yeah. Because like, obviously, I don't know. I don't know word this. Because when both of you are working towards something, and when this goes back to my other point, innit? When sort of like you need a bit of a pickup.
Yeah.
She's literally just there.
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't have to explain it properly, but that's literally
No,
the
I
best
think
way I can explain it.
I'm gonna assume that most of the audience know what you're talking about.
I hope so.
But you know what, I think that's not the case. You know,
No.
I think when your partner's there, I don't get any work done. Because more time,
yeah.
I'm trying to talk to them. Like,
But half the time, because we're in different buildings when we need to do something.
yeah,
So like, I'm in the library, and obviously she's in the knitwear workshop, and then we're separated. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
She's not there if I like want to like spend money on lunch or something like.
Yeah. I think another pro to being, to being in a relationship is that you get to experience a lot of fun things together. I think to add on top of your point, I think personally, well, uni can be a quite lonely place for most people, especially if you're not going to uni with friends. I mean, I got
Yeah.
lucky. I mean, we both were lucky enough to go to university in the same area, but it's nice to know that you always have someone there. Like, you can always, as you mentioned, you do work with your girlfriend. You spend a lot of quality time together, and I feel like that boosts your mental health a little.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
It takes your mind off like the stress of
The
university as
stress
well.
of university, the workload you'd be getting. It's nice to know, like, oh, you could just go to the park with this person, like,
Yeah,
go on dates,
yeah,
etc.
we have like quite a few interests as well. So like, if I were to say to you, "Oh, do you want to go for a walk?" You'd say no, though, wouldn't you?
What, me?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. You wouldn't want to go on a walk with me, innit?
Yeah.
Because like one of my ways of like dealing with uni, like I like to go for like walks just to like have fresh air,
Yeah.
Like, take your mind off work, and it like she likes going on walks as well, like spending like time outdoors. So to have her there as well, along with like being outdoors, is just it's nice to have nice change in
Yeah, it's
scenery.
like, again, it's like I mentioned this in a previous podcast. Like, it's good to have a common interest, I reckon. And you and your girl, like, you enjoy going outdoors together,
Yeah.
and that's how you spend your quality time with each other, etc. And as I mentioned, like, being in a relationship, I feel like it boosts your mental health. All right, so we talked about the positives of being in a relationship. What would you say are like the positives of being single then?
I reckon like one thing that like often and frequently happens is like if the boys want to do something, and if my girlfriend wants to do something,
Yeah.
like our timetables clash, and I'm always like who do I choose? Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause
I've been in those
Because
situations
at one time
myself.
you have your friends, but at the same time you have your girlfriend. Like, it's quite hard to choose sometimes.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you lack freedom basically.
I want
And
say,
then well, go on,
yeah, I
continue,
won't
sorry.
say freedom because I can do what I want in it,
Oh yeah, okay.
but it's just difficult sometimes to choose.
Yeah, you're
sort of
always
thing.
in like, oh, do I choose the boys over my girl? And I'm sure a lot of people have been in that
Yeah.
situation.
It's hard though to find
Yeah,
that
yeah,
balance
yeah.
sometimes. If like,
But if you're in that situation, who do you actually choose? The boys or your girl?
sorry, depends on what you're doing.
Okay.
It depends. Like,
Yeah, okay.
like
All right, let me give you a scenario, okay? Let's just say your girl just wants to go out on a date, yeah.
okay.
And then the boys, like, we just want to go like cinema or just like play football, etc. Like, who are you choosing in that situation?
So that's hard.
Uh,
You get what? That's
no,
hard.
that's what I mean. It is hard.
Because like they might seem like simple things to do, but spending time with like
The
your
people like you,
people close to you.
yeah.
Yeah, like I said before, you got your friends on one hand and you got your girlfriend on the other. So like it's quite hard to choose. I don't know. What would you do?
I think it depends on the situation. Like, let's say, like, if it was a date with your girl, I think if it was like an anniversary date, yeah, I'm choosing obviously
Yeah, yeah.
the girl. But if it's just like a normal like Saturday night and your girl's like, oh, let's just go out have food, but you don't go out like you don't see the boys a lot because obviously I'm assuming they're at uni, they're doing their work,
Yeah.
and this could be like the one time we do something all together. Like, then I choose the boys. I think that
sounds fair enough.
yeah. But I guess it does get quite difficult when they're both just like quite basic. Do you know what I mean? Like, just a regular date on. If you go out with your boys all the time, like, just
Yeah. It's hard to choose.
yeah, it is hard to
sometimes.
choose. So I guess choose wisely.
Yeah. So sometimes like you could just like flip a coin, and even
Yeah,
even
flip a
then,
coin.
It's quite hard to choose. It's
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
just
yeah.
keep flipping.
Oh wait, I'll go out with the boys. All right, let me flip it again. All right.
Yeah.
Nah, it'll be like that. But yeah, I'd say another advantage of being single is like, you just don't have to wake up to like messages. Like, I'd say you get a lot more freedom basically. I think that because when you have a girl, like, obviously there's things you just can't do. I feel like sometimes it might tie you down to just like, oh, you can't do that, etc. Like, you can't go clubbing.
But with my experience though, she sort of like lets me do all those things.
Oh yeah, but I'd say from like, a general perspective, innit?
Yeah,
Like, I feel like a lot of people like have their partners tie them down,
Yeah.
and they tell them what to do and what they can't do.
Yeah, especially with like your example just now, like going to the club sort of thing.
Yeah,
I feel like loads of like men and women out there who are in relationships, if your partner goes to the club, if they tell you can't go, then that's it, you can't go. Sort
do
of
you
thing.
think? But then I feel like, does that not showcase that a lack of trust and just a bit of insecurity from your partner if they're not letting you go clubbing like with your friends? Do you know what I mean? Like, do they not trust you on that night out?
I don't know really. It just depends. It depends though, innit? It depends on the person. You
Yeah.
get what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Like my partner, she tells me to go. even like can't be asked to go because
Yeah.
yeah. But at the same time, like she has her worries. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
She's got nothing to worry about, obviously.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do anything. To
But
get her.
like, that's your partner though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that a lot of people like just don't have 100% trust in their partners. But at the end of the day, like some of them are true though. Like they'll still go clubbing and then they might do something that night, and obviously like that leads to more insecurities and a lack of trust in that relationship. So it is quite a difficult.
Difficult subject. To, like,
Yeah.
thing in there.
No, but again, as I've mentioned, like being single, you have a lot more freedom. You don't have to wake up to good morning,
Good morning. Hey,
messages, sharp. Like you don't always have to. Like you just do your own thing, innit?
Yeah, like with me, like what we do, because obviously we're on different campuses.
Yeah.
And obviously we have uni and we need to knuckle down with that at the same time. So usually we just like, because we stay over each other's in the night, and we say goodbye in the morning, and we just don't speak for most of the day, and in the night that's when we tell each other about our day, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like it means more, like, because if you're constantly texting each other throughout the day, oh, I did this, I did that, I did this and that, and whatever. When you meet each other again and then like you're just repeating what you said. Sort of thing.
Yeah. But like I think to add on top of that, like sorry, like texting each other about everything you do, like when you then meet each other, like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, like what are we gonna do now, etc. How you mentioned, yeah, with like texting your partner all the time, I feel like there's a lot of people who like, oh, we have to text every day. Do you know what I mean? And then if they don't, they're gonna like be
My
quite
girlfriend hates
suspicious.
me.
Yeah, my girlfriend hates
Yeah.
me, or like they'll message you like, oh, do you not love me anymore? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm sure quite a few people.
Yeah,
out there,
yeah. So that's what I mean. Like it can get quite jarring. Like so you like some people just always have to reply to their partner. And again, I think that adds to the lack. That's why I said a lack of freedom.
Yeah.
I think on top of that, another advantage I'd say is like you save a lot more money. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I'm sure you spend a lot of money
I
on.
spend loads of money on dates and stuff. To be fair, she spends most of the money on me.
Yeah.
Like if we were to go on dates, she'd usually be the one to push me out of the way and put a card on the card reader. I'm not complaining, innit?
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it would be nice to save a little bit of money.
Yeah, like especially for those who are quite tight on money.
Yeah.
Like I think being in a relationship is like quite difficult.
Quite difficult in terms of the money thing.
Yeah, like I feel like there'll be a lot of times where your partner may want to go out, but you just don't have the money to like financially support that choice.
I think that's why like going out on walks is one of our favorite things.
Yeah, just do free things.
It's free, and then like
yeah, just do free things.
I think it's good bonding.
Yeah.
It's just you and your partner.
Yeah.
Because in a restaurant, obviously, like you're still you and your partner in it, but you got like people sitting around you, waiters coming to like thing. But I feel like you're going on a hike or something. It's literally just you and your girl. Like you and your girl and sheep in the field. Like it's just good.
What's a sheep in the field?
It's just a good bonding experience. Like.
Yeah. No, but honestly, like being single for me, I've saved so much money. And if anything, I'm spending that money on myself.
Yeah.
Like, you talked about this with Aquino, like, after being in a relationship, what's the best thing you can do to, like, bounce back, let's say? Like, go in gym. I've invested money going to the gym, like, to improve myself and how I look. And another thing would be, like, maybe just, like, buying clothes. Like, buying clothes just makes me happy.
But, like, don't you think, like, you can spend money on your relationship? Or not on your relationship, but... Like, if you're in a relationship, I still think you can spend money and invest in yourself.
Oh, yeah, 100. But sense. I think that's more expensive.
I feel like that's yeah.
Because deeper, you've got to spend money on your girl, and then also you have to spend money on yourself.
But, like, with me and my girl, obviously we have some common interest in it. If you can both spend money on that, put like equal amount of money.
Yeah, like let's say cooking, for example. Like I know you and your girl that you like to
cook. We both like to bake and stuff.
Yeah, so like maybe just buying ingredients to like bake a cake together.
Mm.
It's something you could do if you're quite tight on money. So like again, this goes into like try to find a common interest, and then maybe you can invest in that to save money if you're tight on money right now.
But I think the one that comes to mind straight away, because I recently just picked up running in it.
Yeah.
So I've been putting quite a bit of money into that. So I'd consider that as working on myself. At the same time, she's working on herself because sometimes she comes with me on runs.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So,
But does she enjoy doing it though?
she actually she started running before me.
Is
that makes
it?
sense.
I didn't know that.
Like she ran like a London the London 10K and then the Robin Hood half marathon. So like she's got
Yeah, she's just got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a lot fitter than me.
But for you, like
yeah.
I'm sure she has interests as well that she likes to do. Like, do you also like do them as well? Like she does. You enjoy running.
Yeah,
and
she
you know
enjoys running.
she enjoys running. But what does she like? And then you do as well.
Now.
Yeah. This is recording.
Oh shit. Yeah, like so she also really loves to do like crafts things like knitting, crochet.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I actually can't. Like she's brought me to like a few of her like knitting sessions, and she like bless her, she's trying to teach me how to knit and that. But I just
bless her.
son, she tried teaching me how to knit a scarf. Yeah, it's just going like it's just getting fatter, not longer. I'm just making them squares on squares on squares.
Yeah, but again, I think that's just quality time though. You just like, even if it's not good, you just enjoy spending your time together.
Even if
doing
like we
things
don't
together.
say anything, like even if we're watching a movie, like sometimes it just be silent. But like,
would you say your love language is quality time?
I reckon like I reckon hers is quality time, but I feel like mine's more like physical touch. Cause like it's gonna sound wet again, so just sorry.
Sounds scary.
Nah, but like it's just nice to like cuddle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so me and you both finished uni for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
We're both second year as well.
Yeah.
Like, how have you found your uni experience so far?
I mean,
is it meeting your expectations? Would you say?
Course wise, yeah. Because everything that like the prospectus said it would do, like fair play to the uni, it's ticked every box sort of thing.
Yeah.
I remember one of the things that like drew me to the course was the so basically we have this like facility in our university called the crime scene house. So the lecturers basically set up like mock crime scenes, and then they tell us to go in and investigate it and give like an MO of how it was done sort of thing. And yeah, that's like one of the things that like they said they do and they delivered on.
Yeah, and you enjoy doing that, yeah. What's that laughing? He hates his course.
I love my course. Nah, well, they also said like there would be quite a bit of like lab work as well.
Yeah.
And like again, yeah, they have checked the box. There's a whole module literally based on like how well you are in the lab.
Yeah. So they just live up to the hype then, yeah.
Reading it from a book is completely different to like actually doing it.
Yeah.
You got to actually put effort and you actually have to concentrate on what you're doing. And I feel like once you're actually in the lab or in your crime scene house, you sort of think to yourself like, oh, shit, this is actually serious.
Yeah. this is going to be my life.
This goes towards my grade in the end. Like, I actually have to knuckle down.
Actually, what are your grades saying? What would you...
Well, first year or second?
Well, in general, would you say like...
You know what? It hasn't been too bad.
Okay, like, that's good to hear.
Like mid 2-1s, high 2-1s. I got a couple firsts in some of the modules.
Yeah.
Well, not modules, but like assignments.
Future forensic.
Nah.
Forensic scientist.
But one of the modules, I think I'm going to have to resit in August, but it's just...
No, like, obviously, like, you've talked about, like, in university.
Yeah.
Like, your expectations, they sound like they've been met. Like, what about... what about, like, outside of university then, like, your social life, you'd say?
Well, like...
Have they met your expectations, like, going into university?
I reckon, yeah. Because, like, again, I'm very fortunate to have, like, Adrien come up with me.
Yeah, it does help, I think.
Yeah, and then we sort of, like... during our first week in uni, we sort of, like, made our friendship groups, and then we just sort of combined it. I had that one friend.
Yeah. We have our friendship group combines.
combined, and then we all live together now, innit?
Yeah.
So yeah, we sort of like, in terms of social life, I think it's like lived up to the expectations.
Yeah, like we have a friendship group, and
I'd say we're all pretty close. Like,
yeah, we're quite close. Like we go out,
like we
a
all
lot
like
with
have
each other.
similar interests, like with football,
Yeah.
and then especially like with the
Basketball
World
as
Cup. Yeah,
well.
with the World Cup that just like went past. That was pretty much fun, even though we did a bit shit. Like,
Yeah. Right. So you do forensic science at university, but
Yeah.
is it something that you could see yourself doing once you finish your degree? Like, is it
No.
something you could see yourself doing in 10 years?
absolutely not. Because if you think about it, yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, if you make a mistake, especially on like your MO or like when you're examining things, if you make a mistake, someone can be like set free from like murder, like a potential murder. If you forget like a potential like if you like forget to lift a piece of like evidence.
I was like, oh, forgot that knife.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to get a piece of glass or something.
Yeah.
That one piece of evidence could be like the difference.
That's a
between,
game
like,
changer
yeah,
right
you
there.
get what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have
And
to
then
be,
that's
like,
on you.
That's literally on like anyone who investigates a scene. So I just don't want to be like,
Yeah,
I
you
don't want
don't-
to have that responsibility to
Yeah.
knowing that if someone's murdered someone,
Yeah, if you think about it, that's quite stressful. Knowing that you basically have
you're
someone's
in
life
charge of like
in your hands.
someone's innocence.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I just can't do it.
Okay, so
I
then
think I
what
would.
would you say is like something you would do? Because I think I remember talking to you about this. Like you mentioned that you and your girlfriend want to open up a bakery. Is that true?
Yeah. So we were just like, I can't remember how it came about.
Was it just like a conversation, like just
But-
randomly?
No, I told her I didn't want to like stay in the forensics field.
Mm.
And then I also said like I don't really take instruction very well, especially with like the science sort of thing, because I feel like if you're not smart, the people who are smarter than you, they sort of like look down on you.
Yeah.
So I just said, oh, I'm just gonna own my own business as a joke.
Oh,
It started
it's
off
a
as
joke.
a joke, and then like she said, oh, there's business enterprise sort of thing, where you can learn how to like start a business and how businesses actually work. So like I went to that just to see what it was all about, and I've just been going ever since, sort of thing.
Yeah. And does your girlfriend have like the same aspirations? Would you say?
Yeah, like
you think-
we both of us have been going to like the business enterprise thing. Yeah, so we've been going to barista school as well to like learn how to make actual coffees from like actual like.
What was it? Was casting spells.
barista machines.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and obviously she likes baking as well.
Yeah.
So we both said like she'd be in charge of the baking side of things. I'd be
Yeah.
in charge of like the coffee sort of side of things.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna ask you now. Like obviously, like your aspirations don't go, don't relate to what you're doing at university.
At all.
Do you think it's necessary then to complete your education if it's something that you know you're not gonna do in the future?
It's nice to have something to fall back on. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if like the aspiration of the whole coffee shop doesn't work, at least I got that degree as a backup plan, sort of thing.
Yeah, and luckily it's in STEM. I feel like a lot of STEM subjects you can go into a lot.
A lot of different jobs, sort of thing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
With mine, obviously, you got the police. That's it.
I can get loads.
Loads in the
Wow, what a variety!
police.
Police, feds.
Feds. Hey.
No, but for me, I'd say for me, like, I mean, I'm quite content with my course. I
Yeah.
feel like it's something I can do
Yeah.
for the next 10 to 20 years. But I think I mentioned, I think once this, the third episode comes out, like, the time we're filming this, the third episode hasn't come out yet. But I mentioned in the third episode I wanted to be an R&B singer.
Well, go for it.
Yeah, I'm
Go
going
it.
for it. Nah.
Why they like? What you like? What?
Would just watch the episode, you'll understand why. Okay, but yeah, like I'm sure everyone is like they're doing the degree just for the sake of like they just want a stable future. But yeah, like as I said in it, like I don't mind doing civil engineering. Yeah, but the thing is, it is very stressful.
Yeah.
A lot of workload, and I think similar to yours, like your lives are at risk. Like if I make a building and it goes wrong, then I'm basically sacked. The chances of me finding another job are like,
Next to nothing.
they're literally next to nothing because I have that on my resume.
But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. We'll call it a wrap. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Leave a comment down below who your favorite guest is. But yeah, deuces.
Yeah. Stand up, shake bum. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, do you
by
wanna
the
say
way,
anything?
actually.
Thanks for having me on, innit?
Thanks for watching, guys.
In the restaurant, eating gazpacho. She wants some snacks, so I'm giving her a pincho. I never cheat on my girl like Lando. Now I'm a vet, I'm feeling Fernando. You sweet one, come like Selena. Ain't got no car and no gasolina. But I got big plans, I'm a schemer. I want big house, a Benz or a Beamer. Say whatever you want, cause bro, I'm a dreamer. Mac on my face, like I'm a streamer. After this rap, I'm gonna need me a feature. Yeah! Alright, 3, 2, 1. He's been doing that all fucking time. Okay. You don't have to do that all the time, Rab. Alright.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, can we cut a sec, please? Can we just...
Whoa. What's wrong?
Nothing, I just need to breathe, because... Alright.
What was that?